Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires, Part 4. My Repanse de Lyonesse campaign. Last time we conquered Zandri. We took that back from Settra, had a little battle against Settra. And, right, so I've got two options here. We could march on Khemri. Well, I've got three options. I can march on Khemri, and I can do that now, sooner rather than later, or I can march on Sartosa. Now, we're already at war with Khemri, and taking Khemri early could be useful.
Your words.
So, I think...
The lady's name.
Well, yes, I think that's what I'm going to plan to do. I would like some magical support, but we're going to have to wait a couple of turns to replenish anyway. We also need to go and scout out a ruined settlement. Now, there is Gorgazan over there, which we could potentially go and grab. I'd want the replenishment first, but the sooner we move on Khemri, the better. So basically, there's a lot of potential options here. Also, these guys, we're not currently at war with the Rakaf dynasty, but give it time. Give it time. No doubt we will. Coast of Araby's got population surplus 3. Ooh, look at that. Big population surplus. That's good. I've also... Oh, no. For fuck's sake. For fuck's... Right, maybe I can get a trade agreement with Corone. Oh. Every morning brought more disappearances. The vampires' stolen victims would never be found. Their drained bodies lost in a heartbeat to the pitiless winds and scouring sands of the endless desert. No more! No more! In the name of the lady, in the name of truth and purity, Bretonnian knights have tracked the vile blood drinkers to their nest, thus rendering her people safe from undying evil. For now. Minus... I mean, the nearest vampires are over here somewhere, so to be honest, they must have gone fucking miles to sort that out. But,
For Bretonnia, for the lady.
Thanks, guys. Okay, I'm going to do... Because I will forget to do this bit. So I'm going to go over here to Gorgazan. Hopefully Zandri's fine. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I guess we'll find out. Let's see if we can make a deal with... Because we have met Corone, so...
I am the blood of Gilles.
Good, good.
You come to Bretonnia, stranger. I am its king. Let us hope you leave us friend.
Literally the Duchess of Lyonesse.
This is rash.
Oh, come on. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry too much about that. We'll sort it out. I've changed some of the commandments here to increase our public order, because public order was getting to be a little bit of a problem, but that will sort out. It will sort itself out fairly quickly, I think. Could get more salt, but we don't really need it. Could upgrade the docks. That's going to cost 2k. But sure, let's do that. There's not much else to do, really. We will have a Grail Chapel. Now, that will mean we can get more pilgrims. More battle pilgrims. And I think battle pilgrims could be the way forward, because they've got 10% ward save. And then they get the 5% physical resistance for being in Repanse's army. And then they get the 20% physical resistance for, obviously, the Lady of the Lake protection or whatever the bollocks she's doing. Oh. They? What the fuck just happened? Did you... Wait, what? The dwarves declared war on... What, really? No, surely not. What? Eh?
Hail, Bretonnians.
Oh.
What can the Dawi do?
Okay, well, I was hoping to be friends, but maybe who knows? Okay, let's go and search the ruins. Oh, good. The old ones have left a bollocking puzzle behind, and I can never remember how you're supposed to do this one. Blah 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 blah. Never liked to repeat himself. Fine. Now I can never remember if it's colour or I don't think it is colour, because there's blue and red. There's 2 blue. There's I think the colours are. There's one, right, okay, so there's no blue one, there is a red one, there's no 2, so I don't think that's the case. Is it something to do with numbers? Is it something to do with, fuck it, that one. Don't. Hooray! Fine, whatever. Fine, there we go, right. Moving a character to the Atalan Mountains. Finding allies in the harsh lands will help Repanse reinforce the purpose of her actions in the face of many challenges and hardships she faces. To do such a thing, the Demoiselle must travel those lands and develop lasting friendships with others that dwell there, be they the stubborn dwarves or even more opportunistic men. These occupants must have managed to defend themselves against the dead hordes for generations, so there's much to be gained from finding a way to cooperate in the very order to stem the unholy undead tide. At the very least, permission must be granted so Repanse can continue to tread the night's path towards gleaming oases of purity in this unforgiving place. Fair enough. We can do that. No problem. Ace it. Right, we've got the Grail Chapel. This is good, which means we can now recruit a damsel. And what have we got? Knowledgeable, not bad. Disciplined, nice. Aggressive, confident. So, I'm tempted to go life. I mean, obviously Amber Spear. But also, I quite like Heavens. So I think we're going to go Heavens. So we're going to get Lorraine. We're going to get Lorraine. That's what we're going to do. Okay, we still need to replenish a little bit. And hopefully Settra will stay fucked off for a moment. Let's get the Tau. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that, and down here, basically anything that's going to give us a bit of income. So I think we're going to go fields, because anything that's going to give us a little bit of income has to be good. So we'll do that, basically. I think I'm going to go with the peasant income for the moment, for the peasant economy. I think it's, to be honest, for Repanse, it feels like we're not Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look who it isn't. I think we're about to lose Zandri again. I was a little bit worried that might happen, so I'm not super worried. Stragos Empire's dead. Okay.
My faith in your ways.
Yeah, I mean that's not
Yes.
that's not the worst. Are we going to get attrition here? No. Right, my thinking is... Here's my thinking. Here's my thinking. Now, most of his army's garbage, to be honest. It's mostly just... And if we go here, I think, basically, we'll be at a cross... We'll be like at a ford. So I think we'll get a choke point battle. So if I go here, we'll replenish. And at the same time... we'll be in a good defensive position. So either he goes for Zandri, and if he does, then he'll either have to capture it, in which case we can attack him, or he will sack it and run away. Alternatively, he'll just book it. So we're going to go with peace and justice. Sure. Let's do that. Is that even Settra? Nope, it's not even Settra. It's just a beardy chin man. Fair enough. Good. That's fine. Okay, we need to get our damsel over here.
I have seen your heart.
Have you? Oh, God. Perish the bloody thought. Okay, we can also get a paladin, can't we? Or we could, if apparently one of our guys counts as a paladin. Well, that sucks.
The heat is cruel.
Yeah, I know it is. Never mind. It's fine. Okay, now... fingers crossed Settra doesn't have another army that I haven't seen. I just considered that possibility. Okay, you're going to attack Zandri, which is... I mean, it's a bummer. And you've captured it. Fine. That's fine, because you'll be on the defensive, and I can get my damsel in, and then we can murder you. Easy peasy. Job's a good one. And then we move on Khemri. Okay.
Ready.
So.
The lady's justice.
So we're going to lay siege.
The lady guide your... Now, fight.
I'm tempted to get rid of the Grail relic because I just like it gives more leadership and immune to psychology. Is that good? Not really. Is it good? I just never really think the Grail relic's that useful. I'm going to get rid of it. I don't think it's that good.
Show no fear.
We're going to get Lorraine Kelly in here.
I shall seek great relics.
Yep, do
With
that.
Bretonnian fire!
And, I mean, I could auto-resolve this, but I feel
Have
like
heart! The lady guides us!
that she does. I could have auto-resolved this, but there's something about smashing hordes of skeletons that's just very satisfying. So let's smash a bunch of skeletons. Why not? Now they do have they've got some of these carrion, which are going to be a bit annoying because well, they're going to throw them against my knights. I know they will, and they're quite tanky with a melee defense of 51, which means they're quite hard for our knights to actually hit. So they're basically just going to harass our knights and cause them to not be able to charge, or to try and like charge our knights with their infantry. That kind of shenanigans. But holy shit, getting some lovely hits in there with the trebuchets. You know what? I didn't realise this until someone commented. I can't remember your name. Sorry, but I also have done some renaming. But the blessed field trebuchet, no friendly fire. Interesting. I didn't realise that. I'd not realised that there's no friendly fire on those things. That is pretty amazing, because that means you can just wildly fire into a melee and do catastrophic damage to the enemy without doing it to you as well. So that's pretty good. The carrion are being fended off. They've taken a chunk of damage, but haven't lost many members of the unit. And they're also now heading for my trebuchets, which is the worst thing. Now, we're going to turn our peasant bowmen around, and they're going to riddle these things with arrows. With any luck, not riddling the trebuchet crew with the same arrows, but, you know, one or two probably isn't the worst thing. That's fine. The foot squires were coming back just in case, but our knights dealing with the chariots over there. We've got more knights errant coming in with a lovely charge on that flank. Fantastic stuff, doing quite a lot of damage there, getting some good kills. Good. Dealing with these chariots, we're going to get the sans culottes in to help out. Our knights are disengaging from this tangle, and our hero squad's charging in against these skeleton spearmen. Our knights are continuing to be harassed by the carrion. Absolute pain in the ass, bloody things. Never mind, we'll just go through them. And our battle pilgrims, I finally remembered to use battle pilgrims. Our battle pilgrims are actually quite tanky. Good stats. They're pretty good. You can't go wrong with them. Pretty good. Right, knights smashing into the tomb guard and skeleton spearmen, and the skeleton spearmen over there. We do have the Ushabti being spawned in. They're coming in to hit our knights in the rear. That's going to sting, so we need to get our knights out of there. Ideally, just let the Ushabti collapse in their own time. Spearmen doing okay. I mean, the spearmen, they're not bad. They're tanky. They're quite tanky. You know, they're fine. And our squires should actually be pretty effective against these skeleton warriors. You can see our knights aren't being pulled out of combat. Our knights now slamming into the enemy archers. And then coming back to get some lovely rear charges. Just all sort of spreading out, so hit different units. It's going to get a nice little charge on the back of them. The battle pilgrims actually doing, I mean, 113 kills is not bad for battle pilgrims. I mean, they're just a lot better than skeleton warriors, to be honest. And you can see we are pretty much just mopping this up. These skeletons surrounded by questing knights who are the fellas racking up the kills. Yeah, you're not actually Grail companions though, are you? At best you can get my shoes for me. And there's Lorraine, who is apparently got a staff through a skirt, but she's cheering on everyone. She casts one spell, and that's the only spell she's got at the moment, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. Soon it'll be Comet of Cassandora everywhere. Indeed we have. And killed a bunch of skeletons. I'm going to occupy. Let's retake that one. Right, okay, skill up there. Fantastic. We get upgraded harmonic convergence, which is fine, I guess. Rebuild the ruins would potentially be quite nice, but I was working on getting lightning strike, wasn't I? Because Because Tomb Kings, basically. That's just because Tomb Kings. Right, okay, wound maker for you. That's all good. Happy with that. You should be a full stack. You are. Took a little bit of damage there. I won't worry too much about that. Tempted to keep the replenishment here. Let's upgrade so that... Oh, where's Sorcerer's Islands? It's over there. You know what we could probably do with upgrading that to get the extra... to get the walls? Because, of course, rank 3 Bretonnian towns get walls because their economy kind of works on having 2 buildings in the same province. And so, therefore, if you have walls as well, then basically you can never have any other buildings. Okay, we're going to replenish quickly, and then we're going to go and hit Khemri ASAP. That's the plan, anyway. Uh-oh, Settra's raiding us. This is the problem with the Tomb Kings, in that they just keep coming. They don't stop. They're very, very persistent. Very, very... That's why we need Lightning Strike. They're very persistent. Oh, hello. Grey Knight who calls himself Sir Almeric de Gaudron, claiming to be a guide by the ladies, appeared in our ducal court. He claims that the infamous necromancer Heinrich Kemmler has been sighted near Quenelles. Should we send a scout to investigate the knight's claim before it's too late? I mean, we could. It's quite far, though, you know? It's quite a trek. That's all I'm saying. Okay, what's the fastest way to Khemri? This way. So if I go, like, here? Here.
Can I assist?
Where is the sneaky little skeletal bastard? He's around here somewhere. I know it's going to cost us some chivalry, but I'm going to do a little ambushettes. See if we can lure him in. Maybe. Right, what else we got going on here? I would like to upgrade this ASAP. How long before we get the growth? Ooh, not very long, actually. It's doing okay. Do I want this here? Probably not. I should probably knock that down. If anything, I probably... Well, Kofa's not too bad. Thyrus, the town, though, could well do with defences. However, the Holy Monastery of Divine Origo is going to bring in 500 big ones, so... So I'm kind of like... What are the Knights of Origo? Sword infantry. Oh. Oh. Well, that's... interesting. Are they a unique unit? Can you only have one? Interesting. I was going to get more battle pilgrims, wasn't I? And then I went and did other things. Oh well. We'll see if we can lure in Settra. Because if we can lure him in and bop him... He's raiding us, but where? I think we can actually... Is it gonna zoom to the town? Or is it going to zoom to where we're being raided? At least then we'll know where he is. Oh, good. Who's united against us? The Jagged Horn Tribe. Okay, well, they're fucking miles away, so... Oh, he's raiding us down here, is he?
The sun pours down on us.
Cheeky bastard.
Britannia!
Okay, we can head straight for Khemri. The only problem is, if Settra's down here somewhere, I don't want to get sandwiched between Settra and... There he is. Okay. It's not massively problematic, but... Okay, we've got more relations with Bretonnia, which is good. Let's get more relations with the dwarves. Yeah. Let's do that. So, if we go to diplomacy, we go to Bretonnia, we should find that is increasing, which means I'm hopefully going to... Excellent. Okay, we've got that. Apparently we can't get a trade agreement. I guess that's because Corone doesn't have a sea... Well, it should do. Because it should have Corone and then... Does it not? It should do. That's weird. Because we definitely have a sea. Oh no, we can.
Do you wish the lady's favor?
Good. Okay, good. Right, good. Right, now we need to kill Settra. We'll kill Settra, and then hopefully... My plan is to push straight on to Khemri. And if we can capture Khemri, then I think our chances have just increased substantially. What do I want to get here? Kofa is generally probably going to be fine. We do have pots. I don't know if I want pots, though. What are our other options? More money? Yeah. This will bring in a little bit more money. So let's do that. And I guess we want to get the windmill, because that will then increase our income from farms. So let's get the dock there then. Okay, good. Okay, we've kind of got a couple of provinces under our control. This is looking pretty good. I don't think... Will Settra want to... Oh, blimey. Oh dear, desk heads just came to attack us and failed horribly. Can we get... I think we can get in and get Settra. If we can get Settra. If we can limit our casualties, then I feel like I'm feeling pretty good about heading on straight for Khemri at that point. The little bugger's just out of range. He knew that as well. Little shit.
Yours is not to question.
See, the problem is...
In the lady's name.
We've got 2 turns of water.
Taking
Okay.
up positions.
Okay. Right, we're going to refill on the water. We're going to get... Warrior, not warrior? Sure.
The lady calls me.
Then we're going to head straight for Khemri. The thing is, like, Khemri's going to have quite a nasty garrison. If I could just get Khemri by itself, that would be fine. My concern is getting sandwiched between a horde of skeletons and some actually good units. Because although the skeletons aren't particularly combat effective, they will tie up units for long enough for their good units to actually do some damage. And I don't like my odds against that. So I might be being a little bit too... Maybe if I'd been a little bit more brave early on. But I think my chance may have slipped away, unfortunately. I do want to get the Holy Monastery, but we can get... Where's our economy buildings? Oh, there they are. Let's get the windmill. Because that's going to... Oh, that's also going to increase growth, which is quite nice. Okay, lovely. In fact, I could probably get rid of this sanctuary, but until... Oh, no, yeah, let's get rid of the sanctuary, because then we can build the thingy of Origo when we get enough cash. And that's some actually good infantry. That's some potentially actually good infantry that we'll have under our belts. That's quite exciting. Okay, he's... Oh, hello. Impressive buildings or impressive battles? Focus on war, sure.
I await.
Do we just go for it?
For Britonia, for the lady.
Okay, be brave, be brave. We're probably going to lose Andri, though. Although we do have quite a lot of money, so I could... do we just go for it? Fuck it. Can we see what garrison he's got? Ooh.
The sun pours down on us.
That's a nasty garrison. That's a nasty garrison. What we could do is get... We've got quite a lot of money coming in. So what we could do... How much does this cost? 6k. Because Sir John here reduces the upkeep for battle pilgrims. So we could get Sir John.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Pop him in there. I want to keep... How much was it? 5k for the 6k.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Okay, I'll do that. We'll build the monastery building. Repanse is going to go straight for Khemri. We could actually just go on the attack. It's very ballsy. It's incredibly ballsy. I think is Settra within range? Lots of questions. Lots of questions. Yeah, I know. Right, they're dead. You're still over there. I don't think you can reach... Oh, Chaos Stirs. Really? Already? Bloody hell.
For justice!
Yes, for justice. Let's go Wind Blast. Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Show no fear!
Oh, it's going to take 2 turns. Really?
Have heart. The lady guides us. With Bretonian
Okay.
fire. The lady is watching.
I mean...
In the lady's name.
I mean, the skeleton archers are a problem. They'll do a lot of damage on our way in.
Now, battle comes.
We could be a little bit cheesy. Shall we be a little bit cheesy? Shall we be a little bit cheesy?
May
Shall
the
we...
lady guide your blade.
Okay, let's be a little bit cheesy.
For the lady. Draw your weapons.
It's not very chivalrous, but I mean, what you gonna do? Okay, so I'm being a little bit cheeky here, but a full frontal assault would probably... I mean, it would probably work, but we'd take a lot more damage. So instead, we're wasting the Screaming Skull catapult shots, although I've accidentally moved this unit of Peasant Bowmen a little bit too close, so they are actually getting blatted. You can see how much damage these things are doing as every... Yeah. Yeah. Ow. Ow. So we're wasting their shots by basically keeping our heroes in the front line here. You can see the splashes of what I hope is ectoplasm on the ground, and Repanse is taking a little bit of blast, but to be honest, the artillery is not going to be doing an awful lot of damage to her. It rarely hits, and when it does hit, it's basically just tickling her. So she's fine. The rest of our forces are being held back because I didn't want to get in range of the towers. We've taken out 2 of the towers so that we have a safe path towards the city. We're going to take out a section of the wall and also try and take out the gate as well. And then it's just a case of using our units intelligently to take out the enemy forces one by one. Until I get bored and then just charge because, ugh. So we're going to take out this section of wall here. They've still got a few skeleton archers. A few little bony boys. Shivering. It's probably cold for them. They've got no skin, no cover, no clothes. No wonder they're cold. Oof. Poor lads. Never mind. So that wall's going to go down pretty quickly. We've done a fairly good number on these archers. There's not very many of them left. I've tried to take out some of the Tomb Guard as well, and that's not too bad. We haven't really managed to take out any of the halberds though. They are the main problem because of course they're the anti-large ones. They're the ones I don't really want our knights fighting if I can at all help it. The Screaming Skull catapult's almost out of ammunition. 5 shots there, 3 shots there. So I mean, we're pretty much approaching the point where they won't be able to shoot at us anymore, which is good for us. Going to run Repanse around because she actually took she's actually taken a bit of damage from the catapults there. So I was like, I'll just run her around. That'll be fine. Down goes the wall, taking a few skeletons with it. Not very happy about that. That's fine. And then with the wall down, we're going to move Hero Squad in, because I'm hoping Hero Squad should be fairly good against the Ushabti, whereas the Ushabti should not be particularly good against Hero Squad, because Ushabti only have 24 melee attack. If we have a look at the melee defense of our heroes, Henry has 63, Repanse has 59, and Donna has 48. So they're quite tanky, and the Ushabti are going to struggle to hit them. In return, though, with the melee defense of only 36, our heroes should have no problem punching them in the face So we're going to charge in and start smashing them up. And I think pretty much time has arrived. The Screaming Sword Catapult mostly out of ammunition. I was hoping to maybe get them to shoot their own units. I mean, it'd be nice if it does happen. If not, not a big deal. You can see a hero squad smashing those Ushabti. Yep, already it's like more and more Ushabti charging in. Going to blind them all as well. And yeah, you can see they're just... Hero squad just carving through them, no problem. Letting our trebuchets get a few last hits in. Not bad. And we're going to move our bowmen a little bit closer so they can get some shots in on basically any targets of opportunity. But doing quite a lot of good damage there. The Ushabti, you can see, taking an absolute pounding from Hero Squad, down to about half strength already. Losing units, losing members of the unit very, very quickly. Good. And now our forces are on the march. So our knights are heading straight for the gate to kick that down. Our infantry is moving in to back up Repanse, Khemri, and Donna. Lorraine getting a nice little wind blast in on those skeleton archers, doing a little bit of damage, not too much, but you know, it's going to help. And yeah, those are Shabti taking an absolute beating. Lovely stuff. The skeleton archer is going to get a few shots off, but there's not really many of them left, so we should be able to smash the gate down, no problem. There's still a few blocks of tomb guards still standing ready. So it's basically just going to be a case of we're just going to run in and try and kill as many people as, well, I say people, kill as many skeletons as possible. The enemy Tomb Prince is in here fighting. We have buffed up Repanse though. She's got 108 melee attack and 92 melee defense, just making her quite tanky. The last few Screaming Catapult shots landing in amongst our Battle Pilgrims are not really doing much damage. They are kind of spread out, so they are somewhat more immune from artillery than the big blocks of infantry. I think their spread out unit makes them more susceptible to cavalry charges, but it never seems to have too much of an effect. Okay, Hero Squad is wiped out one unit of Ushabti, cutting through another. The gates are down, and our knights are instantly going to charge into the city and ignore everything else. They've got some tomb guards with halberds over here, which is going to be like, nope, don't care, not interested. Kill the skeletons. So a tomb guard with halberds ride in and get instantly just knocked on their ass, and we just ignore them. We're like, yep, fuck off. They pick themselves up. They've taken absolutely how much damage they took just from like one little charge. Getting into skeleton archers there, you can see they are getting wrecked. Knights of the Realm charging in against the halberds again, hitting them in the flank. Ideally, I don't want to get bogged down into combat with these guys because although their melee attack is quite low, they will have some good bonus versus large, 19. So actually they're going to be quite nasty. In comes Hero Squad, having basically finished off the Ushabti. The Ushabti are down. Our knights now swarming into the city and running down every unit they can find. The Screaming Sword Catapult crew getting destroyed. There's another unit of Tomb Guard at the city centre. Or there was anyway, until our knights just rammed them. And this is the point where I'm like, nah, it's fine. Everyone just charge. It'll be we outnumber the enemy. It'll be all right. Don't worry about it. I mean, we do outnumber the enemy. Not as much as I'd like, but we do outnumber them. Although, you know, they still got these Tomb Guard. The Ushabti have been beaten. It's just knocking out the Tomb Guard now. And our knights are all over the place. Some of the unit is stuck over here. Some of the units here, they're all over the place. They're getting stuck on enemy units. We're having some knights coming in from the rear here, whereas the rest of the unit has charged the front. How does that work? I don't really know. Will they get their charge bonus? Maybe. I mean, we're getting some, because, you know, we're doing some good damage here. Our knights are getting a little bit dented, but that's fine, you know. As I've said, we've got plenty, you know, there's plenty of Bretonnian nobility. We don't need more nobility. If anything, less nobles. You know, eat the rich. Or at least the case, let them get eaten by skeletons. So our knights are trying to form up. I'm trying to get them into some semblance of order so I can actually get some charges in. Who knows? I mean, there's some knights over here. The fellas, the questing knights are over here, even though some of the units over here. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess, but it doesn't really matter. because we are. If we have a look at the we're wrecking the last few units of Tomb Guards. Fairly soon, army losses will start taking effect, and they will start crumbling away, and the city will be ours, and Settra's going to be homeless. That'll make him sad. I could hear the lady tutting from beneath the lake. Just, oh, that's not on. But we did gain chivalry, so, you know, I'll take it. I'll also take this.
Rule here now. The Lyonesse!
Thank you. Repanse is a good attacker and a hero. That's nice. 20% weapon damage. Holy shit, really? Okay. Fair enough. So we can recruit more trebuchets. Now, Settra's not going to be very happy about that.
Do you know who I am?
In fact, he's going to be very peeved. I probably would be. Now, we do have a gold mine here, so that'd be nice to have. Tap room is fine. The rally field I will keep. Let's get rid of that. I'm tempted to get rid of this as well. But I'm going to hold back. We will get that, though. That. Oh, no, wait. I was going to get the thing, wasn't I? Hang on. Oh, no, I can't do that. I need to do this. Holy shit. Almost forgot. Bop. There we go. Perfect.
Honor before glory.
Now, Alhaik only has a small garrison,
My reputation
but obviously we've got,
precedes
you know, another army growing there. Settra's going to be quite annoyed about losing Khemri, I imagine. However, screw him, basically. Let's get untainted, because I don't think anything else is actually that useful. And Henry, you're going to get Hippogriff, because that's going to be fucking amazing. Holy shit. Henry on a Hippogriff. Lovely. Right. Good. Okay. So we need to deal with Settra still, but, I mean, if we can bop Settra, then, I mean, we're fairly secure here. Khemri, with, like, some extra... Can we get walls here? Yes, we can. So we can get this. Then I think we should be pretty good. Plus we can get the gold mine, which is going to be really, really useful. And I think next we should probably look at dealing with the Rakaf dynasty. I think that's what we should be doing next. This is slightly concerning. Well, maybe I should be asking you that question, because you seem to be right here. Why don't you like me? Because I'm a great power. Is that it? I'm trading with you and shit. Can I just give you some money to fuck off? Okay, well that's somewhat concerning.
Let the supplicant come forward.
Trade?
My lady, no.
Oh, go on. Military.
A wise move.
Okay, maybe then we can get a trade agreement when that... Because it's going to go up to 76. At that point, I'm fairly sure he will trade with me. And we're also researching some dwarf tech. So hopefully in 4 turns, the dwarves will stop looking rather threateningly at my walls. Because that's kind of freaking me out. But that will have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.